Don't you love it? A sea of green on a Friday morning. Dow's up 346 points, Nasdaq up 128. That's something of a reversal of yesterday's selling. The federal government reportedly looking to hire up to 1,200 new DEI, that is diversity, equity and inclusion bureaucrats, before Trump takes office. Luke Rosiak, an investigative reporter at the Daily Wire, he joins me now. Why are they doing this, Luke, when they know that Trump's going to get rid of all these bureaucrats when he takes office?
Hey, Stu. Yeah, it does seem like an effort to sandbag the Trump administration in the same way these auctioning off pieces of the border wall or signing these union contracts that extend through 2029. Even a lot of Democrats were saying after the election that kind of admitting that these DEI people are very divisive and haven't really improved anything. And yet here he is signing it, you know, in the waning days of administration. You go to usajobs.gov where they advertise job listings, 1,200 jobs being hired right now. And this is in addition to all the DEI people that already work inside of the government. And these are people that are going to be joining the permanent civil service. So Trump is going to have to figure out some way to get rid of them. And I'm sure he's going to figure out some way, but it's going to be difficult. So this is basically the deep state preparing to sabotage the Trump administration.
But actually, DEI, it's in retreat just about everywhere, including at American corporations. I mean, its days are over, isn't it?
It is, and that's why it's so shocking to see, some of these are high-level positions. There's a deputy assistant secretary for the Department of Health and Human Services for minority health being advertised right now that reports right to the secretary. So here it is, RFK Jr. comes in working for Trump. He's got a direct report that was chosen by the Biden administration, whose job description is to advocate for DEI. You look across the board, the Securities and Exchange Commission is hiring a supplier diversity director for $251,000 a year. You've got 3 positions at the FDIC for diversity roles, $300,000 a year each, working from home 3 days a week.
What?
So these are people that are essentially doing nothing, but if they're doing something, it's actually negative value. It's divisive and destructive.
You know, you're killing me, Luke, but I've got to move on for one here. Biden announced student debt cancellation for another 55,000 public service workers. That brings the total relief to about $180 billion for 4.9 million borrowers. That's just happened this morning.
Yeah, and it's kind of a corollary to the DEI thing. I mean, the Democrats view Americans as working to serve public employees instead of government employees working to serve us. And really bad things happen when you start operating the government as a jobs program. I mean, look at what happened with coronavirus when the schools shut down because the Democrats get a lot of votes from the teachers' unions. Kids are still, basically, their lives were ruined. They're still dealing with that. But they do tend to overplay their hand when people see these people that are working from home for 4 or 5 days a week. They're making $181,000 a year, and now they want you to pay their debt for college. There's going to be a backlash. I mean, in Canada, these people went on strike thinking they're going to get a lot of leverage and they're going to get raises. Well, it turns out nobody even noticed that the government employees were on strike because a lot of them, frankly, do nothing.
Oh, Lord. Great reporting. Luke Rosiak, come and see us again anytime you can. Merry Christmas,
Thanks,
fellas.
Stu.
See you later.